that I think will be of use to somebody out there in the room. So this week, I'm pleased to be here and to share this idea that whoever you are, however you find yourself, wherever you find yourself, you are beautiful. That's an idea that I know for many of us, myself included, it feels a little hard to accept. That we live in a country and we live in a time and we live in a world that says who I am is not enough. I'm not pretty enough, I'm not young enough, I'm not fit enough, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough success, I am not beautiful. And I know that's a message that I hear and feel. And I wanted to dedicate some time this evening to expressing this idea that you as you are good enough. More than just good enough, you are beautiful. And the people who tell you that you're not, they are the ugly ones. They are the insufficient ones. Because you are radiant. So I would like to do some work around that tonight. We're going to start off with some breathing and some focusing. So I would love for you to get comfortable. You can sit upright, you can sit in a chair, you can lean back, you can do whatever makes you feel good. Thanks, Neil. Welcome. Glad to have you here. And start by just breathing. Start by just being here in your body, feeling your breath. Now, so often we try to change our external world, we try to change our internal world, and it's effing hard to do. So part of that is because we need to come from a place of acceptance of what is. In order to create change, we have to surrender to our current situation. So I want you to just relax. Just observe. Feel yourself breathe. Notice where you experience the sensation of breath. Do you feel it in your forehead, your chest, your belly, your shoulders, your hips? Maybe you even feel it in your thumb. Doesn't matter. Where do you experience your breath? And then just say to yourself, soften. Soften. Soften over and over. Many of us hold tightness in our abdomen. We hold a lot of judgment about our bellies. We're told we're never thin enough, we're never ripped enough. Keep that gut sucked in, we hear. We're not meant to breathe that way, we're not meant to be that way, so place your hands on your abdomen and just say to yourself, quietly or silently, soften my belly, soften my belly, soften my belly. And maybe, just maybe, tell your belly it's beautiful. Trust me, by telling it it's beautiful, you're not going to make it grow any bigger. You're just going to accept it as it is. Because you are beautiful, however you find yourself. Soften my belly. Soften my belly. And we want to create this state of just coming home to ourselves. Of just being here with our breath, with our body. Just watching ourselves breathe. not be where you want to be, but you are where you are. With your health, with your well-being, with your mind, with your body. For so many of us, it is so hard to just be here with ourselves because we've been told we need to be elsewhere. Every piece of advertising, every Instagram post, every TikTok tells us that we are not enough. And so we move out of ourselves, we move out of our bodies, we move out of this moment. Today you come home. Today you come back. Today you reclaim your space, you reclaim your power, and allow yourself to just be here with yourself. Relax into you. I am where I am, and wherever I am is perfect. Come home to you. Come home to your radiant, luminescent self. You see, however you are, it is divinely inspired. Wherever you find yourself, whatever challenges you're facing, this is part of a journey which you need to face. It's part of your karma. It's part of your soul's language. It's why you took this incarnation. And my, what an adventure we are on. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. If you were meant to be somewhere else, you would be there. As uncomfortable as things may be, as tiresome as things may be, as frustrating as things may be, this is your journey. You're not meant to live Taylor Swift's journey or Zac Efron's journey or Michael Jordan's journey. You're meant to live your journey. It may not be glamorous, it may not seem profound, but you are where you are supposed to be. And isn't that sacred? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it interesting to see your life as divinely inspired rather than something you fell into? My goodness, how radiant are you? No, I don't know about you, but I love spending time in nature. And one of the things I so appreciate about the natural world is that the cycles of life are very much on display. We see things being birthed, generating out of the ground. We see things thriving. We see things ending. And when we're looking at a plant or an animal or a rock formation, we can say, ah, how beautiful is it? Every stage, there is beauty in that. But far too often we do not extend that same generosity to ourselves. We critique and we poke and we compare. We notice our wrinkles, our bags under our eyes, and we think, how ugly. We look in the mirror and see our asymmetrical nose or undefined jawline or too gangly of stature and say, how ugly. But would you ever say that to a tree? Would you ever say that to a buffalo? Why are you holding yourself in such censure, such critique? Because some magazine told you you should be different? And I want you to know, I'm not saying these things because I live in this state always and just feel so perfect about myself. Hell no. I'm saying this for myself as much as I'm doing this meditation for you. I look in the mirror far too often and critique what I see. I far too often still look at myself and say, I am not enough, I am not handsome enough, I am not buff enough, I am not what I think I should be. What the YouTube videos on cosmetic surgery tell me I should be, or the new steroided Hollywood heartthrob by comparison tells me I should be. I'm not doing this meditation because I have this all figured out. I'm offering this because I too am on this journey. But when I'm in my best place, that all falls away. I am where I am, and where I am is perfect. It is one of the refrains in my life that I circle back to time and again. I am where I am, and where I am is perfect. I am where I am, and where I am is beautiful, is holy. When I identify with that divine spark that blossoms inside my heart, then I know I am everything I need to be. When I tap into the celestial, transcendent, mythical, I have everything I need. I feel myself as divinity made flesh, as is every other living creature. But when I start paying attention to the influencers, to the celebrities, to the cool people. I feel like I'm not enough. I'm a big believer that any perspective in the world can usually find some sort of backing up, that someone or something can reinforce that idea and say, yeah, that's true. So if every idea has the potential to be true, then what are the ideas I want to be pulling into my sphere? What are the truths that I want to be living by? Because I could surround myself, and you may know I spent several years of my life working to be a professional actor, moved to Hollywood briefly, and I could surround myself with people who prioritize appearances, success, who you know, what's your waistline, what's your bicep, how big are they? And that could be my truth. My truth could be those things matter a tremendous amount. And I will do what it takes to succeed from that vantage. I could also surround myself with people who say, you are beautiful, you are magnificent, you need nothing outside of yourself to be complete. You are a spark of creation and are absolutely gorgeous inside and out. And that would also be true. I could surround myself with people who say, you are shit. You are ugly, you are talentless, you're incompetent. And those voices could also be true. None of these people are inherently more right or more wrong than each other. But which one are you going to take as your truth to live by? The people who tell you that your value is determined by your youth, your income, your number of followers. Are you going to set your value by those who say you are entitled to being loved, cherished, and adored because you exist? Because from that vantage, I don't care who you are, what you look like, your ability level, your race, your age. From that vantage, you are beautiful. And this doesn't negate the fact that someone else might look at you and say, oh, you need Botox, or you need a facelift, or you need a nose job, or you need to work out, or you need to whatever. That's their truth. And yeah, if you do those things, maybe to the eyes of many, you will be aesthetically more beautiful. But will it ever be enough? Will you ever find a sense of lasting beauty from that vantage? I mean, the answer is no, right? Because you'll keep getting older. Your weight will continue to fluctuate. We see with celebrities and people with money, it doesn't matter how much plastic surgery they get, they're still going to end up getting more. And it's a bottomless pit that you keep trying to fill. But when we approach things from this idea of everything as it is, and there is perfection in that, there is beauty in that, and everything is a manifestation of God, the divine, the universe, Gaia, whatever you want to call it. Then we are all beautiful. And again, this is something I have to do for myself. Because, I watch my little YouTube videos on like, oh my God, what celebrities had what plastic surgery? And I think, oh, maybe I should get a jawline enhancement. Maybe I should have my nose fixed. Maybe I should get hair plugs. Maybe I should, I don't know what. Do steroids. And it's a never-ending list of things. And I critique, and I censure, and I feel like I am not enough. It's a disheartening way to live. And if you don't consciously work to change your focus, it's the advantage that our society as modern-day Americans will foist upon you. Because the essential paradigm of our capitalistic culture, not that I have any issues with thinking capitalism is wrong, like I'm a fan of managed capitalism, but this idea of you are insufficient, buy this thing, and you will be whole. That's capitalism in a nutshell. So we are set up to constantly feel insufficient. It's how our economy drives money. Buy this thing, go this place, eat here, undergo this procedure, and you'll be happy. You'll be beautiful. You'll look like John Stamos eating Greek yogurt. It's never ending. And I'm tired. I'm tired of that rat race. That being a hamster spinning in a wheel. Constantly chasing something, constantly running to a place I can never reach. So instead I choose the latter. I choose to surround myself with individuals who see beauty even when it's not pretty, who see the divine in death, in destruction, and in every living thing. And when I do that, I get to see myself as beautiful. Something that is so hard to achieve in our modern culture. So sit with this. Sit with this idea of, as I am here breathing, I am perfect. I am divinely made. I'm sexy as hell. I am where I am, and where I am is perfect. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. So how would you live your life differently if you believed these things? How would you spend your day, your time, your energy if you believed you were beautiful? If you believed you were whole, magnificent, exactly as you should be? If you believed there was nothing you needed to complete you? That you were already whole, perfect, radiant? Would you spend less time on social media? Would you give less energy to comparing? Would you be more forgiving of yourself and others around you? Would you be kinder to yourself, more loving to yourself, more loving to those who you watch who struggle and suffer? Would you look into the mirror and say, my God, I am beautiful. I am God made flesh. I am holy. I am radiant. I am sacred. I am divine. I am gorgeous. Would you say those things? You are where you are, and where you are is perfect. And it's true. We'll end tonight with a quote by Roald Dahl. You might remember him from children's books. He was also a playwright. But one of his quotations is, always think happy thoughts. Because if you fill your mind with happy thoughts, then they will shine out of your face and you will always be beautiful. And I think there's a lot of truth in that. The most beautiful individuals I've met are the ones who their soul shines brightly through their skin. They live close to the surface of their body, the separation between them and the world around them, and a light radiates out of them. They aren't always the most physically stunning, but my God, when they glow, no Kardashian could compare to them. I hope this is useful for you. I know I've said it a few times now, but again, this is my journey as well. I'm not sitting here on the mountaintop saying I figured it all out. I'm saying I have really good moments, and then I have really shitty moments where I get caught up in it. And I think, God damn, if only I had bought that correct version of Greek yogurt that John Stamos advertises, then I would look just like him. Then I would be happy all the time too. So, thank you for letting me share a little bit of my journey tonight. I'm so appreciative of getting to share this time with you, and I feel so humbled and grateful that, you know, our time is so valuable. We're all so busy that you found this interesting enough to take time out of your incredibly busy life to come do a little internal work and to sit with me. I humbly thank you. It is an honor and a joy to get to serve you this evening. And know I'm always here to support you in your journey in any capacity you'd like. As a friend, as a coach, as someone you just chat with occasionally and let me know how things are going. Always happy to support any way I can. May you be blessed. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be whole. May you be surrounded by benevolent spirits and guided to your highest potential. May everywhere you walk, may you spread seeds of love. May you know your worth. May you act in kindness. And may you create the world that we all wish we could live in. A world of companionship, love, truth, and joy. May you be well, my brothers, sisters, and siblings. So much love, so many blessings to you. And I look forward to seeing you another time. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your night.